Bartow Park is not New York City's largest park. I'm Hava, and today we're exploring Pelham Bay Park. Pelham Bay Park is the largest park in the New York City park system. At 2,772 acres, it's over 3 times bigger than Central Park. And this area has everything, including 63 sports areas such as fields, courts, and a track, massive areas for golfing, and even a horse stable. If that weren't enough, Pelham Bay Park has a historic mansion museum, forests, marshlands, boulder sites, a meadow, and even a beach.
As a girl who dreamed about New York City growing up, when I finally visited the Big Apple, it was love at first trip. Fast forward about 7 years and I moved to NYC to experience the unique lifestyle firsthand and create content all about the adventures to be had here. In this show, we'll explore the iconic sights of New York as well as hidden gems and experiences that locals love. By producing this show, I'm making my dreams come true. I hope it inspires you to do the same, whether that means exploring the concrete jungle yourself or chasing one of your other wildest dreams. I'm excited to be living my dream in the city of dreams, so let's go explore it together. This is Hava's New York.
I just got inside the park, and based on the map, it looks like most of the activities that we're going to be visiting are pretty far into the park. I'm expecting this to feel like I've left the city, inside the city, because there will be no city noise. It'll just be sounds of nature and fresh air. I'm not that far in yet, so I do still hear the road, but that's what I'm thinking. So we'll see. We are starting right off with a hike, and that's just because where I entered the park happens to be where the Split Rock Trail and the Siwanoy Trails overlap. I literally wore these shoes because I knew we would be hiking today. And right here is the Goose Creek Marsh. While we walk is a great time to talk about some stuff at the park that we may or may not get to see, but you might want to know about. First of all, golf is a big deal here at Pelham Bay Park. In fact, it has New York City's only 36-hole facility. The park also houses the Turtle Cove Golf Center, which has a driving range, batting cages, and mini golf. If you don't care at all about golf, something I think that everyone would find interesting is that there are islands part of this park. Yes, I said islands. Another reminder that New York City is extremely coastal. The most well-known islands would be Hunter Island and Twin Island, although when I was in line at the New York Botanical Garden gift shop, which I don't know if that video is live yet or not, but if it is, click up here. Someone told me that Hart Island, which is also near here, is really cool, although I don't know if that's considered part of the park or not. I don't know, just something a local told me. I really thought a hiking trail would not be on the road, first of all, and I also thought it would not be a paved path. Behind me is the horse stable of the Bronx Equestrian Center. And what I read online is that they give pony rides for kids, I think about $5, and for $65, you can go on a 45-minute horse ride on some trails here. The Bartow-Pell Mansion Museum is a grand 19th century country estate house. The story of this property dates back to 1654, and 4 generations of the Pell family lived on this what was once a 50,000 acre estate. The original home was burned down during the American Revolution, and at the end of the war, only 220 acres were left, upon which a relative of the Pells built this home in the 1830s or 40s. It just occurred to me that I am walking through the forest right now. Do you see all these trees? But it doesn't feel like a forest because the leaves haven't grown back for the spring and summer yet. East Chester Bay is on this side of me, and oh, I can smell the salty air. I was definitely wrong about the whole gonna be in the middle of no city, because I can't even find where a pedestrian can cross to get over there. I want to go see a cool rock, but and there's so many cars and I don't see any crosswalks. Something unique about Pelham Bay Park is it has what's called boulder sites, which I guess they're famous rocks, except I don't know about famous, but anyway, they're these big rocks that I guess have different history and meaning, and the one I wanted to take us to was called Glover's Rock, but there's no path and I'm just not willing to walk on the side of a busy car road to see a rock. Point in case. Glover's Rock was basically the site to commemorate a certain battle from the American Revolution. In case you didn't know it, Pelham Bay Park, like I kind of mentioned at the very beginning of the video, actually has a beach. And so I made a whole video on Orchard Beach. So go ahead and click that up here so you can see what that's all about. Something that surprised me was that I never encountered all of those sports courts that I mentioned at the beginning that I have researched and found. And I guess that's just because this park is so big that in order to get to certain places, you have to seek it out intentionally. Especially because this park was not nearly as walkable as I expected. I was so wrong about disappearing in the middle of the city. No. I experienced more of that in Central Park than here, which you can go ahead and click up here to see a Central Park video. I've got at least 2 of them on this channel. On that note, I would love to tell you that you should do the locals thing, you know, insider, but honestly, I like Central Park better. This park just didn't blow me away. I wasn't like super interested in anything, even though it is pretty spectacular how big it is and how many different types of ecosystems there are here. That is really amazing, but it's probably not a place that I would hang out or even bother coming back again, especially because the tick thing really makes me nervous. I will be going home and shaking all my clothes out in my hair, and honestly I'm probably even gonna just shower. The fact that there are tick warnings everywhere, especially in the foresty areas, which I then didn't go down the trails because I was just not willing to risk it, that really doesn't make me excited to come back. You should know that before you come all the way out here, that to do the hiking and the trails and stuff, and in general the nature areas have lots of warning about ticks, so if that's something that kind of makes you nervous, you probably shouldn't come. On that note, go ahead and like this video because I vetted the place out for you. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, follow me on Instagram for daily updates, and I will see you. Oh my god! Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,